Live from Nasdaq's MarketSite, I'm your host, Christina Ayanian, and joining me today is CEO and co-founder of Newfront, Spike Lipkin. Spike, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
To get started in insurance, you really have to have a passion for working with people. What made you get started in insurance?
So I had been in a handful of roles where I was the person responsible for buying insurance. It's often not a responsibility anyone wants, and so it fell on my plate. And the experience is really painful. And so I had this realization that businesses were moving online. All the core data sets around employees, around customers, around financial data are moving into the cloud. And the insurance industry really hasn't changed. And so I teamed up with technologists and insurance professionals, and that's how Newfront was born. We've been building Newfront for 6 years. Our vision at Newfront is to de-risk human progress. And so we believe that by de-risking innovation and growth, organizations can build a better future and drive human progress. We started from humble roots. Today, we represent 20% of the unicorns in the US, wow. Thousands of companies, everyone from the apps you use every day to the farms that are growing the food that we eat.
I think it's really interesting. There's a lot of overlap in what we both do. Nasdaq supports private companies through their IPO, and same as you.
Exactly. There's this great overlap in working with companies early on, growing with them, and then helping them through their journey.
For some people who might not know, what exactly is the type of insurance you provide? What is D&O insurance?
Yeah, so we work with businesses on every product that they need. So that's everything from the first insurance that they need to start hiring employees, to insurance that they need to fulfill contractual obligations, to the coverage that they need to raise money. So D&O often originates for private companies when they have a board of directors, and then continues with them when they go public. We also work on health insurance. So we work with businesses to help them figure out how to attract and retain employees and how to set up a benefits program that's really competitive in their industries. And then we also help with retirement planning. So it's the whole suite of products. Businesses come to us for one solution, and we can provide that.
I love that. It's a holistic approach with one point of contact.
That's exactly right.
And you also mentioned there's a lot of innovation happening in the company. Why is there so much buzz about Newfront?
So in our industry, there's not been a lot of change, right? So for hundreds of years, really dating back to Edward Lloyd's coffee shop, where Lloyd's of London was founded, the industry hasn't changed that much. And so we took a fresh approach where we came into the industry and looked at how business was transacted, how clients interact with their brokers, and we saw this really clear opportunity to combine technology with world-class professionals. And that's what we've built. So we've built this technology platform that leads to a more streamlined client experience where clients can make better decisions, and we're empowering colleagues to make the more to do the more meaningful work of their careers. A couple interesting proof points here. So after years of investment, we are seeing insurance professionals leave established firms and vote with their feet to join us. They're saying Newfront is the best place for them to build their careers. Newfront is the best place for them to serve their clients. We're also seeing clients decide to work with Newfront. So we're seeing clients say that they want a more modern digital experience. They want more transparency into the decisions they're making. So there's really interesting proof that this platform we're building is picking up more and more momentum.
It sounds like you're really simplifying the buying process for clients and the selling process for brokers, and you're using technology and leveraging technology to be able to do that. How is AI specifically impacting your business? It's a huge buzz in what's going on in today's world.
I'm glad you asked. We are thinking about AI as this penicillin moment for our industry. So we've essentially invested for 6 years in building the data infrastructure and platform to be able to take advantage of these advances in AI. We also have 60 engineers and data scientists that every day are focused on how do we incorporate these new AI advances into everything we do. So let me give you a couple examples. On the client side, we think that AI will both lead to a more streamlined experience and better decisions. And on the colleague side, as I mentioned earlier, we think it will take over some of that more transactional work. So one example is contract review. So we find that most insurance requirements originate from a contract. Usually these contracts are hundreds of pages long. So we've built artificial intelligence that can instantly read contracts, pull out the insurance requirements, match those insurance requirements to existing policies that a client might have in our system, and then highlight any gaps in coverage. This allows the professionals who are focused on those clients to focus on more strategic work. Another example is 85% of employees do not understand the benefits that their company offers. And so our engineering and data team took on this challenge, and they built this AI assistant that will read benefit guides. So we'll take in those company benefit guides and then provide instant answers 24/7 to employees. So those are just two of the ways that AI is impacting our business. but we think about AI impacting every part of our business, and we think that we are at this golden age where the industry is going to change, and we can be part of leading that change.
I'm curious to hear your thoughts on people's perception of how AI is going to change the future of work. How is that impacting Newfront and the industry overall?
So when you look at technological advances, they have tended historically to actually create more jobs, not fewer. That said, there will absolutely be a transformation in how work happens in our industry. We think the job of the professional in the insurance industry will go from doing to overseeing and having technology take on some of those more transactional elements. We also think that the human is core. So a big part of Newfront's vision is empowering people. We believe that technology and data is best in service of people. So today, 97% of insurance transactions involve a broker. We don't see that changing anytime soon. All that said, if you are a business leader today, you absolutely have to be proactive in thinking about how AI and these advances in technology impact your business. You have to be proactive in thinking about how these new vectors of risk impact your business, and we're obviously here to help.
It sounds like you're really using AI as a tool rather than a replacement.
That's exactly right. We think that humans are really great at certain things and computers are really great at certain things, and the combination creates this really, really powerful effect.
We're really excited to continue watching you grow. What's next for Newfront, and when will we see you at Nasdaq?
So we think we are at this once-in-a-generation opportunity to make large bets that will shape the future of our industry. We think that every aspect of our industry is going to be remade by artificial intelligence, so we are hyper-focused on delivering there. I think those benefits will accrue to clients and they'll accrue to colleagues. As far as what's next for us, we have ambitions of being a public company. That said, we have always believed that if you focus on clients, you focus on colleagues, you're actually taking care of shareholders. And so that's our focus today.
It's a real team approach, both internally and externally.
That's exactly right.
Thank you so much for sharing your story. We look forward to continue following and welcoming you back. Thank you, Spike.
Thanks for having me.